With all the mass shootings going on in America and us trying to figure out how can we get gun control for the safety of our children and citizens, Florida has decided starting this Thursday, September 25th, people can openly carry firearms. So that means if you are out grocery shopping with your family and you see somebody walking around with an AR-15 wrapped around their shoulder, you cannot be scared. You cannot assume that you're a threat because it is righteous, right? If you are out at a park and you see somebody walking around with a shotgun somewhere in the perimeter, you cannot be scared because they have the right to do so. And of course, you cannot do it in a courthouse, a government building, or a school. So Florida, how did we get here? Okay, apparently in 2022, open carry of firearms was generally illegal with the exceptions for activities like hunting or fishing. However, there was a legal challenge based on a Supreme Court decision. In September of this year, that is when they challenged it. They put in an appeal to basically say, hey, we want to carry these firearms open wherever we are, wherever we at, okay? And they went for it. They basically made it legal. On September 10th, Florida's First District Court of Appeals struck down the state's ban on open carry. A few days later, on September 15th, the state attorney, General James, confirmed the decision and told law enforcement to immediately stop arresting or prosecuting law-abiding citizens who open carry guns. Now, this can be a challenge for police officers because how are you going to approach somebody with a big old gun hanging on top of them, okay? You don't know if they're going to shoot you or if they not because it's legal. So what are some cons of having this open carry law? Carrying a firearm in public is a dangerous policy. It is exploited by white supremacists and opposed by law enforcement and the public. Members of hate groups regularly open carry guns in show of intimidation because I feel like what is the other reason of having a gun on your hip or a big old shotgun or AR-15 strapped around your shoulder just to go grocery shopping? You want to intimidate somebody, right? Here are some comments how people are feeling. Someone said, great. Can women have their bodies back now? Also, someone said, what is this, the Wild Wild West? Oh, we won't be able to tell mass shooters from law-abiding citizens. Correct. Because the easiest way to spot a mass shooter is them walking around with army guns. Guns that are not handheld, something that you have to put on a strap or something we have to hold in two hands. Right? That is how we spot a mass shooter. But now, Florida said residents could walk around like they are in war zone. So if you are in Florida, how do you feel about this, especially if you have children?